We could not honor the suggestion for change in the contract, we should take it to auction for something that allows. So we should stick with the existing contract, which is 8.5 million. So that was the agreement we had. Of course, finalizing that, we could not do any works because by then there was no resources available. It was during the dry season, yes, we could not proceed with work. We also established that there was an advance payment due to them, $3.8 million. So I said to them, with $3.8 million, you should be able to do some work while we wait for the budget to pass. If you hit the milestone for additional payment, then we can go ahead and pay. But you were disbursed 3.8 million. So with 3.8 million, which is almost 50% of the original contract cost, then you should start some work. The conversation with NCSC was that because of the suggestion from the last minister that there should be an alternative design, they had used some of that money to begin doing the design. And I said, why yes, but you can't tell me you use 3.8 million to do the alternative design, you still have money to start. So went back and forth, and of course, we entered into the rainy season. They could not start work. What they decided to do, of course, during the rainy season, as you can see, is to just do some maintenance work. We said to them, well, it's raining now, you can't do the asphalt intervention, so you have to continue to maintain the corridor until the dry season comes. And as far as I know, they submitted a work schedule to begin working during the dry season. So like I said, out of the $8.5 million contract, which was for sectional patching and asphalt overlay of the entire corridor from Freeport to St. Paul Bridge and between the valley, to do a little bit of widening of the carriageway. 3.8 was dispersed, and there's a balance of 4 something that they have to work with. I hope that should be able to finish the project, but an advance payment of 3.8 was paid to them. So currently, that is where we are. We're waiting for the rain season, we're committed to that. The schedule that is submitted to us, but as far as I know, works to start during the
We, the Lessors Association of Liberia, through the Ministry of Education, we decided to close down our schools, renting our building, renting by the government of Liberia because they own us and they don't want to pay our money. Individually, the government owed 2 years, 3 years, some 4 years, even 1 year. Up to now, they are not paying the money. The government owing us through the Ministry of Education $843,000 United States dollars. Up to now, they are not paying our money. For the past few weeks, we have met the present Minister of Education, Minister Jala, and he assured us that she will come back to us. Since we made that report, up to now, nothing is happening. So, almost 2 months now. So we decided to come to publicize everything, everybody, and the people of Liberia, especially the government, for them to make sure and pay our money. And this information should also reach to the president. It's a good afternoon in the nation's capital, Monrovia, specifically on the UN Drive, where we broadcast from our main studios here. We are Kia Radio 95.9, and of course, we are the best when it comes to broadcasting. We are the newest sensation, but very professional. Welcome, folks. It's on a wonderful Monday afternoon, and today is the 13th day of the month of January, and the year is 2025. My name is Morris Desmond Brown, of course. The program is Inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9. Let me start to welcome our folks from Maserado. If you're in all of the 17 electoral districts, it's a very, very, very big welcome. Those of you in Grand Bassa County, welcome as well. If you're in the western region, that is, you are around the Bapulu, and you are around the Bomi or Cape Mount. It is just important that we say welcome again to all of you. If you're in Margibi County, welcome, folks, wherever you are. If you're watching us live on Kia Network on Facebook, let me say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and however you find yourself in terms of demography. I want to say welcome to all of you. It's another day to talk about the issues that we never finish talking. And that is why we are committed to doing. We will always do it. And it's always going to happen here. We're going to talk about country Liberia in a more civilized and positive way. And so my colleague Calvin Gray won't be here today. Got some pressing engagements. So I'm going to run you up until 6 o'clock. So you have a long way to go and we have a long way to do it together. It is with great pleasure. And let me say to you that as we've come, we will definitely do our best to making sure that you get the very best. You'll get the very best in terms of presentation. You'll get the very best in everything you ever yearn for. So if you're listening to us via the radio, welcome. If you're watching us live on Kia Network on Facebook and YouTube as well, welcome. And it is just good for us to continue to do the things we love doing. So you can find us on YouTube as well, and you can catch us on Kia Network. Welcome, folks, wherever you are. Morris Desmond Brown is the name, and of course, there are pressing issues, a lot of issues to talk about, a lot of issues to discuss. Welcome, you're in safe hands until 6 this evening. And it's good. It is very good to be here. Shortly we'll go around the world, take bits and pieces of news for you. When we come back, we go for a commercial break, take words from a few of our people doing business with us. Yeah, it's very important to take it. And then those of you watching live on the Facebook, please share the video, and what you need to do for us is to leave a comment. We have them read out for you right on the show. Your suggestions, your critiques, whatever it is, just write them on Facebook. We'll read them out for you. Your suggestions and recommendations are very, very highly anticipated as we go about today's edition of the program Inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9.
So we'll go around the world. When we come back, we'll take a break, and that break will lead us to commercials. Take a few of our people doing business with us, and then after which we'll talk about the Kia Humanitarian Foundation. After which we'll talk about national issues. Stay with us, don't go away, and of course this is where we go next, and it's very important. We go right here next. Let's do it. Giving you bits and pieces of news right on this platform is very necessary. And this is what we're going to do for you right here. You are in safe hands until 6. Don't worry. We'll do it together. You will have your time to talk. Let's start from Brazil. Starting from Brazil. It's very important. Landslide killed at least 10 people in Brazil. At least 10 people have died after landslide swept through 2 cities in the Brazilian state of Minas Gerais. State officials have said. The Bettina neighborhood in the city of Apetiga was the worst affected by the mudslide, which were triggered by torrential rain. The mayor office have said 204 millimeters, that is 8 inches of rainfall in Apetiga on Sunday morning. Landfalls and landslide following torrential rains are not uncommon in the rainy season, with neighbors preciously built on steep hillsides and the worst hit. Our hearts are with the people of Brazil. Let's see whether we can get more from there. Please share the video. Share the video to others. Join the broadcast as we talk about our country, Liberia. Let's go to Australia and see what is happening there. An Austrian woman has been kidnapped in Niger, Agada City, authorities say. Niamey, Niger, an Austrian woman has been kidnapped by gunmen in Niger's Agada City. Local residents and the Austrian Foreign Ministry said on Sunday. The the first time a European citizen is known to have been kidnapped in the conflict-hit West African nation since a military junta took power in 2023. The ministry said Australia embassies in Algeria, which is also responsible for Niger, had been informed of the kidnap of an Australian woman in Agadez and was in contact with regional authorities on the ground. Residents and local media have identified the victim as Eva Katamach and reported she is an aid worker who has lived in Agadez, hundreds of kilometers away from the capital Niamey, for more than 20 years. She is well known for her social commitment and created a skills center in 2010 that initiated various projects, notably in the field of education, women empowerment, ecology, cultural arts, and the local aid inform reported. The matter also approached education programs through a high developmental work and provided assistance to local non-governmental organizations in various sectors. Local media have said no group claimed responsibility for the adoption, and authorities in Niger did not immediately comment on the incident. Niger has for many years battled a jihadist insurgency, killed to Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State group, a security crisis that analysts say has worsened since the military toppled the country's government in July 2023. Despite their promise to restore peace in hotspots, the junta capacity to improve Niger's security has increasingly been questioned and may increase in attacks. Our hearts are also with the people of Niger, and we hope that the Australian woman that was abducted could be found. Let's go for more captivating news for you. Getting you bit and pieces of very captivating news for you. Still looking for it for you. Those of you on the social media, specifically on Facebook, share the video. Let others join in as we discuss. Shortly we will discuss the issues that really do matter. Let's go to Venezuela. There is something happening in Venezuela, and we need to know. And of course, we would definitely know. Oh, what is this? Venezuela's Maduro sworn in amid outrage over alleged fraudulent elections. US announces 65 million bounty for arrest of president who has led country since 2013 and failed to provide and to prove he won elections. Venezuelan authority President Nicolas Maduro has been accused of a shameless and fraudulent power grab after swearing himself in for a third term despite domestic outrage and a chorus of international trying to get it. It's happening in Venezuela. The president has again for the third term sworn himself into power. And the United States government have placed 65 million bounty for his arrest. That is America for you. We thought we could take some African news, but let's see whether we can do it. My phone needs configuration. Let's take one or two African news and then we can come back. Well, it's good that we come back to Africa and take a little bit of African news. Let's go to Africa's superpower, Nigeria. A Nigerian airstrike kills civilians in rebel targeted area. A Nigerian military airstrike targeting armed groups in the conflict battle northwest mistakenly killed a number of civilians working in community security outfit, authorities and residents say. This is the third misfire by the military in a little over a year during a rear bomb of extremists and rebel groups. The Nigerian Air Force was targeting rebels in the high-hit Zumbi and Maradun area of Zamfara, the Zamfara state. Solomon Bala Adris, the state governor's spokesman, said on Sunday. Regrettably, some member of civilian joint task force and local vigilantes were also affected during the operations in Tuga, resulting in the loss of lives. Idris said in a statement saying they were mistakenly identified as bandits fleeing from the area. That's why you need to check, because lives are not manufactured. Check properly before carrying on the strike. Let's take one more African news, then we can come back. Congo Army reclaims key areas from M23 rebels. Let's look at that story very well. Amid escalating violence in eastern regions of the Democratic Republic of Congo, the DRC, the Congolese army has announced significant military gains against the M23 rebels. Over the weekend, the Congolese military reported that it had successfully pushed back M23 forces from South Kivu and recaptured several key towns in both North and Southern Kivu province. I don't know when this Congo thing will really be over, but again, folks, that is it. Let's come back to talk about the issues that matter to our country, Liberia. But before we do that, I want us to take a break. I don't know who's calling, but it's too early to call now. Yeah, it's too early to call now. Please hold on. I also need to tell you that the cash giveaway that we should have started today, the technicians are still working on the modalities for that. We are very, very, very hopeful that before this week comes to an end, the cash giveaway will already be on your radio, Kia Radio 95.9. So just get your $100 Liberian on your Lone Star mobile money or your 70 cents US on your Lone Star mobile money, and you can play, and we will be giving out, instead of 3,000 now, we'll be giving out 4,000. So 4,000 per window. So we've upgraded. So it's going to be a good thing for all of you. So just get your mobile money set with some money in it, and you can play as many times. And it is a game of chance, and many times you play, you could stand a chance to win big money. And so we will start that at least before this week comes to an end. The technicians have just informed us that they are at the conclusion stage of the entire process. So Radio Entertainment Liberia is the one providing the services, and we are here making sure that we get it up to you from Kia Radio. So of course we'll tell you how to play. Once we start, we'll tell you the numbers to dial and whatever, what are the codes and stuff like that, our number and everything will show you. It's just easy to get through, right? Yeah, very easy. So let's take words from a few of our business partners, and we'll come back. We'll talk about the Care Humanitarian Foundation. Let's take it.
This is Amazing Care Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Care. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see this is the office of Amazing Care. We want to welcome the Care Network in here.
I say, my people, you're not yet about the Liberian owned business called Jessica Incorporated, right on UN Drive in Clay Street.
Small. What kind of place business you talking about again, so?
I'm talking about our own Liberian business called Jessica Incorporated, right down Clay Street before UN Drive intersection.
My man, tell me more about Jessica.
I say, my people, Jessica specializes in entertainment and delicious food, so local food like kabagi and all. They get European and Western dishes with all kinds of special finger food, man. And they can do free delivery for their customers. Not all. Jessica get one nice and decent guest house fully air conditioned with unlimited Wi-Fi services. The people motor are value for cheap, yeah, and they're home far away from home.
Hey Jessica, that place like my new spot now.
Call Jessica today on 0775 762 906. My Liberian people, let's promote our own Liberian business, Jesita Incorporated. It is the number one stop center for your small operation. Are you looking for that special furniture or electronic appliance that give your home or office beauty? Now visit Cozy Home for the latest beds and decks, chairs and tables, or that special TV, air condition, or other electronic products for the best price in town. Cozy Home is on the 3rd Street Sinker opposite All Education Ministry with all that you're looking for. Call us on 0887-111-101 or visit us on the 3rd Street Sinker. Cozy Home, the best in town for furniture and electronics.
We are feeling, baby.
Everybody pot balling, my pot can ball.
When your partner balling, run down to Price Master to give that heat that will make it ball till it's really balling.
Oh yes, Price Master is the solution to that boiling problem, bringing into Liberia high quality American products for different needs.
At Price Master, we have life-saving drugs for that long-standing health complication. We are restoring life through the Price Master Drug Center on Camp Johnson Road for affordable prices or cost.
That's not all. Price Master has cosmetic, furniture, electronic, and other appliances for homes, schools, and offices. Price Master also got the baby's cover with nutritional food, water, toys, and many more.
Price Master is located at Camp Johnson Road and Perry Street intersection, or you can call us on 0886-552-304 or 0775-323-761, or better still, WhatsApp us on +231-770-390-441.
Price Master, the master for all American food, medicine, furniture, toys, cosmetics, detergent, and many more.
Okay, welcome back. So you can visit those places and get the very best in terms of what you are yearning and trying to get. What you're trying to fetch, you can get it to those places. If you want medical services in your day in the United States, call Amazing Care in the United States. Of course, they will definitely be at your beck and call. If you want the best food, the best place to rest, relax a little bit, just visit Jesita, right here on Clay and UN Drive intersection. And of course, you will thank us later. If you're looking for house furniture and you think you have searched, your search is over, just visit Cozy Home and you can get the best in terms of furnitures. Yes, they are right there. If you are also into pharmaceuticals and you're looking for a place to buy your pharmaceutical products and you're looking for a place to buy your babies, swimming pool, the movable swimming pool, you can just find it right at Price Master. And you can just be very sure that their prices are very, 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 very affordable. You can visit them and you can get the very best. But folks, welcome. It is great to be here. What a wonderful Monday it is. And we are grateful to always be here. Let's see the people watching. Frank Sharif, my cousin, is following from Broadview City. Thanks so much, Frank Sharif. And you can do the same. Just all you need to do is to get us your comments right on our Facebook feed, and we'll read them out. And we can just squarely say to you, we'll read them out once they are sent to us live on our lines. But again, folks, I feel accomplished when I talk about the Care Humanitarian Foundation. I feel really accomplished. I feel great when I talk about the Care Humanitarian Foundation. I feel elated when I talk about the Care Humanitarian Foundation. Because it is a foundation that is providing for people cannot provide for themselves. And many of you will ask some very hard questions, and you say, "Oh, but how is it that we just hearing care humanitarian foundation, but we haven't seen them in our community?" Yes, not much has been seen, but much has been done. Maybe you did not hear me well. Not much is being seen, but much is being done. We have spread our tentacles into humanitarian services that we've been able to do, because as you may be aware, the Care Humanitarian Foundation is hinged on 4 pillars. And those 4 pillars include health, education, sanitation, and agriculture. These are the 4 pillars that the Care Humanitarian Foundation is being paddled. And because we've been paddled on that 4 key pillars, you cannot divorce any country from education. In fact, it is an inalienable right of any citizen to go to school. And it is the citizen's duty, it is the responsibility of the government to provide the enabling environment for learning. And so the government owes it to us. So education is part of our pillars, because where the government cannot reach, because we know the government will always have excuses, in providing these services. Every government will have excuses for providing these services. That is why the Care Humanitarian Foundation has come into buttress to the citizens. It is not for government. We're not doing this. Our dynamic CEO, Mr. Christopher Care, and his wife are not doing this, and his entire team, they're not doing this because of the government. They're doing this because of the citizens. You, the citizen, deserve to live a better life. That you, the citizen, deserve good education. That you, the citizen, deserve better health care services. That you, the citizen, deserve sanitation. You need your environment to be clean, and your environment must be habitable. You, the citizen, must engage into agriculture, but that motivation must come from someone. And if it cannot come from the government, it must come from an organization. And that is why the Care Humanitarian Foundation was founded. On those basic pillars, that is why you find the Care Humanitarian Foundation. So have we done anything in humanitarian services? Yes, we've done a lot. We've done a lot. We've helped people. And our CEO have asked us not to be calling the names of these people. He strongly finds on calling names of people that he has helped or the foundation has helped. But we think that what has been done is very important. Today, in Tuefa, we built a house for a family that were living under a chateau. They were living under a roof that was leaking, a roof that could not hold water. It could not alleviate them from rainfall. It could not hide them from the rainfall. And so at the end of the day, the CEO saw this video that went viral, and he helped the family, he and his wife, along with his team in the United States, the General, Mr. Monique Kishen, Mr. George Sibo, they all helped to get that project up. Today, the lady and her family are living a very dignified and decent life. It all happened under the Care Humanitarian Foundation. In fact, to again tell you, the Care Humanitarian Foundation is the owner of the radio station that we are sitting on right now and transmitting to you programs of information, education, as well as entertainment. So the Care Humanitarian Foundation is not just into agriculture, education, health, sanitation. They are also into communication. They're also into media, making sure that you have the right information at your doorstep where you don't need to stress for it. All you needed to do and all you need to do as citizens of the country is to get on the dial 95.9, and of course, you will get the very best. You will get the very best. Absolutely no one. So the Kia Humanitarian Foundation is helping in humanitarian services. We have helped people, and we don't want to call the names of people, but we have helped a lot of people. What are we doing in education? The Kia Humanitarian Foundation has again made significant strides in the educational sector. And nobody can negate the fact that education is a very key component of the existence of human beings, especially for the youthful populace. Education is a key priority that must be taken seriously. And so the CEO and his wife, along with his team, identify few persons again in the tomb of 14. And we identify them to become a beneficiary or to become beneficiaries of the Kia educational aid. And the reason why I call it educational aid is because it is not a scholarship. Because scholarship is limited. For aid, we give everything. We helped. Aid means to help. For scholarship, is mostly for scholars. You know, they will say, score this mark. From this mark to this mark, you meet on a scholarship or you dropped. For us, we are in encouraging productivity. We are only encouraging them to become serious, to take their lessons seriously, because when they learn, they will not be learning for the Kia Humanitarian Foundation. They will be learning for themselves, to support their families and to take care of their homes. So our main focus is to keep them and telling them how to take their lessons seriously and make a pass. So we took the 14 students, sent them to private schools, we paid their school fees, bought their uniforms, bought their shoes, bought their book bags, bought pencils, copy books. Whatever you think a student will need to go to school, we bought them. Including shoes, including socks, we bought them. That is how you help people if you want to help them. You don't tell the parent that John Venture will bring some, you bring some. That is not help. Our CEO, Mr. Christopher Kia and his wife, they pay the fees of these people. In fact, today as we speak, it is the school owing us now. The school is the one owing us to teach the kids. Do we intend to add the number from 14 to a considerable amount? Yes. Plans are on the way to do that. Plans are on the way to do that. We will make marked into education this year. And that is why the CEO have announced that the moment the UL, the University of Liberia, put out information concerning entrance exam for people desire of entering the University of Liberia, we will take the initiative of 100%. Folks, are you listening? The Kia Humanitarian Foundation will take the initiative of 100 students who so much desire is to enter the University of Liberia but do not have a starting point. And the starting point to going to a university is to take entrance. That's the first thing. You cannot enter any university without taking entrance. You got to enter by entrance. They got to evaluate you, whether you're high school graduate, whatever. So So the Kia Humanitarian Foundation is taking on its head. It's taking on its head 100 students who the foundation thing needs help. They want to enter University of Liberia. They do not have the hands, but they are very eager to go to the university. We will pay the entrance fees for these students to enter. The entrance fees, whether it is 5,000, whether it is 10,000, we will pay it for the 100 students. Either 10,000, we pay 10,000 for 100 students. That is what you get when a man is so much obese. When a man is so much obese with helping. That is Mr. Christopher Kier and his wife, Madam Josephine Kier. They are so obese with helping. And so they are not particular about spending their money on themselves. They want to spend it in Liberia on people, to impact people. And tomorrow when those students graduate from the University of Liberia, we'll have the 10 students graduate, the 100 students, graduating from the University of Liberia, we can go ahead and identify with them and say, we help them to at least just enter. We started the first step. Nobody knows what the future holds. You could take the entrance and something else pop up. You could take the entrance and pass and enter University of Liberia. Opportunity come through the Kia Humanitarian Foundation. We go straight to you that have entered through our system. So we start. The only thing we are waiting for now, and I'm going to say this so all of you can hear, is the announcement from the University of Liberia to say entrance and placement exam is scheduled for this time to this time. Trust me, we'll put out the announcement. We'll start to take you in per your desire of entering the University of Liberia. That is what the Kia Humanitarian Foundation is doing. I didn't say we'll take 10 students, I said 100. 100 students, we will pay their entry fees to enter the University of Liberia. Is that not something to celebrate? And that is why we want to partner with big organizations. We want organizations to look out as partners, that we can help in places that they can't reach. We have the capacity, we have the logistical support, we have everything. They want to do something education and think they're looking for a partner to help. We are here. They want to do something sanitation. We have what it takes. We have the expertise. We have just the logistical support. We can help. That is why we're asking for their help. That is why we're asking for their help. And so it's very important. And I thought I needed to let the cat out of the bag. Now, when all of these things are said, it comes back to you. Many of you who only profess Kia Radio, Kia Communications Network, Kia Humanitarian Foundation just from the lips. We do not see the actualization. And let me be honest on this platform. You see the market people? You see the people around here who are selling in the market and other places? They are our true partners. These people worried about Kia Radio more than they worry about their businesses. Why? Even if the station is off, they are concerned. They will see some of our announcers and ask them, why is the station off? We've been listening to the station. Why is it off? They take Kia Radio as their own. And are these business people, their children, that they cannot find a way to send their children to the University of Liberia, we made their children to take entrance, enter the university. Kia Humanitarian Foundation will do it. These people are so concerned. When the station is off, they're asking questions. When it's on, they're listening. And you are the scene. You take the station extra. But all we need for you to do is to frequent your calls. When these shows are on, when they open the lines, participate. It shows that you are a family. That is why we started a process, and we're going to continue it today. That process is for you to call when we shall talk about all of the other things, and we come to politics. We talk about the political issues. We open the lines. We have time given to you. You call in and tell us, give us your name, your number, and tell us whether you want to be part of the fan club, Care Radio Fan Club. And that fan club, we're going to call a meeting. We want to do that in this month. We'll call you here to our office. We'll call you here to our radio station office. We'll have that meeting with you, and we can make you an ambassador for the radio. When I say ambassador, you go in your community, talk about Care Radio, have your radio on. In fact, we embark on a new project. That project is we are going to places. We are talking to the guys who have their booths. They have their speakers where they transfer music and other things. When our major shows are on, they can have us on their speaker for that few time. The others in our community know what we are talking. We embark on that. So to sum it up, we are about to have meeting with those who desire of becoming a Care Radio listener or a fan club, part of the fan club of Care Radio. And we'll have that meeting. We already have some numbers. We'll call some people. Some people gave us their number. We have not called them because we wanted the number to reach to where it's supposed to reach. We'll open a WhatsApp chat room. Then we start the communication from there. We'll call you to meeting. We'll come and sit with the management. We'll talk about some of the things, that you want us to improve on. That is, every station has its own fan club. And Care Radio cannot be one of the stations that is very much well listened to have fan club is something we should struggle on. No. I know you are prepared. You just give us your number and make sure the number you are giving us is a WhatsApp number. We will include you and we'll open a WhatsApp chat room for our fan club. And of course, we all can start from there. There are benefits. And when I say benefits, when we are giving out things and we think we're looking out for people, we look out for our people who are regular callers and they are part of our fan club. Benefits will come to them first. Because when you take us as a family, we take you as a family. During the Christmas break, the Care Humanitarian Foundation was sharing a little food, oil, and Vita with our people, and our marketers, some of them benefited. And we're glad that they received the little they could receive from us. That was the foundation own way of saying Merry Christmas to them and a happy and prosperous New Year from our CEO and his wife, along with his team, Moni Kishen and Moni Kishen, the general, and Mr. George Sibo. So again, we encourage you. Don't be on the fence. This year is a new year. It's a year full of goodies. It's a year full of a lot of things that will happen. It is a spirited year for the Care Humanitarian Foundation and Care Communications Network. It is a spirited year. It is a year filled with spirit. A year filled with a lot of goodies that we can share in terms of our laughter. We can share as a family. The little we have, we share with people who are part of our family. And the reason we're doing this is because as you look out for us, we should be able to look out for you. So we're going to start that initiative. We're going to continue the process today. So we want to encourage all of you that are listening to the radio. You want to be a part. We'll open the lines. Call us. Tell us, yes, I want to be part of the fan club. Yeah, you make your input first on some of the things we're going to talk about. You tell us you want to be part of the fan club. We'll put your name, your number, and your location. Why we key on locations? Because we want every community to have a representation. We want Care Radio to be represented in every community. It's very important. Decentralization. For audience base, we need every community to be a part. Every district must have, the 17 electoral districts of Maserado must have a representation. We're got some people. But tomorrow, I shall get other names. Today, tomorrow, we announce the number of names we have with the names. We'll call me on the radio and say, you call on the radio, yes, you told you want to be part of the fan club. Yeah, we'll have all of your names read out tomorrow. So the batch of people we have today will add to what we had the other day, and then we can start from there. I know there are a lot of people standing by. Because this year, it's going to be, you look out for us, we look out for you. That is why 100 students are not 10. 100 people to enter university. Some of you listening to this video, you got children who have graduated from high school. You don't know how to even start with them. You don't even know where to start from. We will give you an opportunity to put your child in school, in university. And the first step is to take an entrance. The first step is to take an entrance. No, we're going to do our best, okay? We're going to do our best. Thank you so much. At least we've talked about the Care Humanitarian Foundation. We can now transition to politics. And for the political issues, we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. Our country is on a road that I call a road of recovery and a road of retrogression. Depending on how we Liberians take our country, depending on how we Liberians will see our country, we may be on our road to fail, or we may be on our road to progress. And there are a few things we'll talk about. But before then, the counter meet is on. And we want to say thanks to all of the counters that played yesterday. My county, Bombing County, was able to draw with Maryland in football. And then in kickball, we managed to beat Maryland County. So those of you who are Marylanders, we are sorry. We are all for the winning of the trophy this year. Bombing County is all for the winning of the trophy. Yesterday in Grand Cape County, again, we witnessed, my mother is from Grand Cape, my father is from Bombing. And in fact, I am, for the sake of the Western solidarity, Western region solidarity, I'm for Bapolu, I'm for Cape Man, and for Bombing. But Cape Man was swept yesterday, and I don't know how Bapolu game ended. Some other very interesting scores to came out from the Grand Bassa game with Bon County. They also defeated. So several games, and if you are supporting a county, you have all right to support your county. We are with you. We all, we have counties we want to support. It's very important. Let's support our counties, and it's good. It's good to support your county, Yeah, so the county meet is for unity. The county meet is not for confusion. And we need to say this. Every time you see the county meet on, it is a way of uniting our people. It is the way of uniting all of us. And it is not meant for confusion. It is not meant for people to get involved into controversy. It is for unity, and that is what we encouraged. If you go on the field, if you feel cheated, follow the trend. Go and obtain a complaint form, file in your complaint, to look through it. It's not for disturbance. It's not for people walking out of the field. Stay there, go through the match, and afterwards you file in a formal complaint. Because the county meet should be one of our most prestigious It should be one of our most prestigious tournaments. And of course it is. But we Liberians have not taken it that way. At one point in time, the country was becoming very political. And people were politicizing every stage of the country meet. That is wrong. The country meet is not for that. The country meet is for the showcasing of talents. And from the country meet, the club teams, the various, first division leagues and low through and get some players. Even the national team can look through the talents that they are seeing with the country meet and take players from there. Well, all of the talents that we've gotten and we have seen over the years, I think our Lone Star team should be built by now. But again, that is for another day. But I just wanted to let you all know that the county meet is on. They are still in the counties yet. They have not come to town. And when they come to town, we will make our business to go there, to look at some of the games. We hope that all of us that are supporting counties, one way or the other, your county will come to town. But everybody county will not come to town. But I know my Bomi will come to town, and that is clear. My Cape Mount will come to town. My Mapolu will come to town. That is what I'm certain about. Yeah. Yeah, we know the plentitude of our teams, in the league, but at the end of the day, we are sure that Bomi County will come to town, Cape Mount will come to town, and Mapolu will come to town. That is what I'm certain about. We also give you an opportunity to tell us which county you are supporting in the county meet. Maybe we can build a little momentum about the county meet, because it is meant for unity. It is not meant for political glorification or political edification. No, the county meet should be for unity. Whether you are from Bapolu or you are from Grand Cape Mount or you are from any of the county, you are from Maryland, Grand Coup, you are from Nimba, you are from Lofa, it is meant for us to unite as brothers, as one. Because we find ourselves in a country where we're not many. We're a small number of people. 2 states in Nigeria can cover Liberia in terms of population. 2 states. 2 states in Nigeria can cover our population. So we are a small number of people for us to be disunited or for us to be, at each other's throat because of politics. We're too small in this country. But let's talk some more serious business. I have some issues with the government, and I hope some of you will not say, "Oh, but the man just started and say you got issue with the government." Yes, I have issues with the government, and we will not shy away from talking about it. Yeah, we can't. We can't shy away from talking about it. I have some issues with the government, and of course, we'll see it. Don't worry. Specifically, I have issues with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. I have a problem with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Why? The Finance Ministry is about to embark on a project. And what is that project? That project is for the ministry to paint the building. Many of you who are very familiar with the terrain around Broad Street, and directly there where the Finance Ministry is situated, you will know that the Finance Ministry building has been dirty for many years. That building does not represent the Finance Ministry of a country. That building is very filthy building. Every government that have come, they have tried, but the building still remains very filthy. I can remember the CDC administration, they said they painted the building or whatever they did. I don't know how much they use. But they said they painted that building, but here is it, it's still dirty. This government said they want to the Ministry of Finance said they want to get paint. They want to paint the building. They want to make it look good. I concur with them. It is not good for a government ministry to look very filthy, that when you go there, you don't see, you can't see the beauty of the building. What beautifies a building from the outward is the paint and the way the building look clean from the outside in terms of painting it and making it look neat. And they made a budget. But here is my problem with the Ministry of Finance. If the Ministry of Finance want to paint the building, how can assessment of the building to assess how much you will need to paint the building, how much paint you will get, paying contractors and everything, just to do that assessment? For people to go to, how can that assessment money in terms of people going to do the assessment be more than the painting? Hello? Maybe they not hear me well. Just to go, like for example, you are told to come to Kia Radio and say, check in the studio how many chairs are in the studio. So you come and do the checking. The chair costs, all the chairs in the studio here will cost around 500 US. I mean, just for typical example. But you say your workmanship, for you to come check how many chairs near here and how much it will cost, that way you come to come check the chairs is 900. That is what the Ministry of Finance is telling us. I have with me a budget of 78,000. 78,000 for painting. That is in total. But for the people to do the assessment, they are charging 78,000 to do the assessment. So I'm here wondering, how did we reach here for the finance ministry to have painting of the building less than people doing assessment? The assessment of the building to know how much paint will be used, how much branches will be used, labor costs and other things, just to assess, to put that document together, is more than the painting. If this is not stealing, then I don't know what it is. We cannot sit down and allow these things to happen. This is not what the Liberian people opted for. The change the Liberian people wanted was a change that they thought would have brought sanity to government and would have reduced wastage in public service. But as it is, wastage in the government continues on a daily basis. The Liberian people are suffering. They barely have food to eat. Some do not have fees for their children, cannot put their children in school. But we are using thousands of US dollars just to do an assessment of how much paint we're supposed to use on the walls of the finance ministry. But the cost of going to check how much paint to use is more than the painting itself. It's more than buying paint and painting the building. That is stealing. That is stealing. Corruption must stop. Corruption eats every fabric of a country. If a country must rise above the horizon, if a country must go beyond the peripheries to enlighten and work on the citizens must be happy and see their budget performing, and they see their salaries in the civil servant salary have been increased. It will help to build a country, not for a country where Liberians will see their money being wasted on something that is not even important. Assessment report, just to compare assessment report, how much they will spend on the PT and other thing, it more than the assessment money, it more than the PT. This is wrong. The same way the Capitol building got burned, just a portion of the Capitol building got burned. The next day, the legislature announced a whopping $1.8 million as money that they have placed in the budget for renovation of the Capitol building. Are you kidding me? When citizens are still crying for safe drinking water, the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation was just crying a few days ago that the pipe that can bring the water is poor. For many weeks, they were not supplying water. That today they start supplying water. Many weeks, they were not supplying water because they could not get money to buy the pipe to put it in. But we are here wasting the Liberian people money when they cannot have safe drinking water and they cannot have electricity. Electricity is a problem. The new NEC boss, after one press conference, he said, Congo will not go in any community for 8 hours. That was just a mirage. That was just a mirage. Folks, do you know what a mirage is? You know, when you're walking on the Aston and you're walking on a plain road, maybe on a quarter or so, and you're walking and looking straight ahead of you, you see something on the road like a spill of water. You see it like water crossing the road, and so when the sun is very hot, I don't know how many of you have seen that. When the sun is very hot, you are from a distance, you're walking, and in front of you, you see something looking at water in front of you. But when you reach there, the water vanishes. Once you are there, the water is no more. You will not see the water anymore, the water vanishes, right? Good. But here is it. That process of going to see what you saw before and when you didn't see it, a mirage. So everything we see in government is a mirage. It is a mirage. We are made to believe things that will not happen. That is how our government treats the citizens of the country. They treat the citizens as if they are not the ones providing the money. Some of you go to take pay, your salaries are slashed. Your salaries are cut for services you got to pay for government taxes. It is that money that the government people use the way they can use it. They don't care. The schools that your children are going, government schools, the buildings, some of the buildings that the government schools are in and occupying, they are not even paying the rent. Schools have been made to leave the people's building. Government schools have been thrown out. The government is not paying. Every government have come, they've had their own taste of the cake. When the CDC administration was there, they too, at the end of the day, they could not pay the rent for a school in Grand Bassa. They had to put a school outside, a government school. This government, the same thing. We are on a cycle speed. We are on a speed of cycle. Our government continue to rotate in error. They continue to wallop in error. The Ministry of Finance, they must rescind that decision of just printing that billing and calling for the money they are calling for. Is too much. That's wastage in government. We must cut down. Well, already our budget, when you look at the budget, 90% of the budget goes beyond recurrent expenditure, buying goods and services, buying scratch car, buying fuel oil, buying gasoline, buying everything for the people and paying their salaries. That what we spend our budget on. 90% of it. 10% of the budget goes for development. How much can 10% do for the Liberian people? For an infrastructural country, I mean a country that is far less below the infrastructural belt. We are far below the infrastructural belt. Go to Kigali, go see the city. The city is developed. Didn't they fought war? Yes, they fought. But today their country is on the path because these people are cutting down on waste. The president is not traveling all over the place and showing himself. Our country, our presidents travel too much. They travel every week and every day. They want to show that they are president of Liberia. They travel too much. Just on travel expenses, we spend millions and millions of US dollars on presidents traveling. Have you heard of Paul Kagame traveling from his country to just go to other people's country? No. He doesn't travel that much. He doesn't travel that much. If you are doing well for your country, the signal will be out there. I saw something that happened during the Ghanaian inauguration. Now very keen, and these are things that catch my attention. They were calling the presidents of different countries that were present on the inauguration. When they called the president from Burkina Faso, the crowd roared very well. In fact, when the program concluded and the people were leaving, the president was escorted to his car. The president of Burkina Faso was escorted to his car. The crowd, the number of persons that cheered him up when he was called, that caught my attention. Why did it catch my attention? Because the little he's doing in this country. What is he doing? He has cut down on travel and wasteful spending. The president of Burkina Faso is using he's using a car. It is an ordinary car. It is not the kind of fancy and very expensive cars you will find in a fleet. He's using a very common car. He cut down on travels of officials of his government. Even he himself is not traveling. Besides that travel he made to Ghana, it was in how many months or how many years before he traveled to Ghana? You should know. What did he do? He raised money and decided that the country will go back to agriculture. They are now back into agriculture. Today, Burkina Faso is one of the countries in Africa. Go there. They are fast developing. Every country that cut down on waste, that country is ready to progress. Look at what the Ghanaian government is doing, the current Ghanaian president, Mahama. Look at what he's doing. He has merged ministries. Today, we have sung that song in Liberia with Taya singing it now. We say, what the use of having plenty anti-graft institution and corruption is still ringing belt in the country. Corruption is still walking in offices and kissing people. Corruption is still walking in offices and kissing people while we have plenty anti-graft institutions that are doing nothing. We got the IAA, we got the GSC, we got the LACC, we got plenty anti-graft institutions, we got the Public Procurement Concession Commission, PCC. Public Procurement, PPCC, right? Public Procurement and Concession Commission. All these institutions are anti-graft institutions. What are they in the country for? When corruption is still walking and casing people in the offices. And corruption is a stigma if you don't know. When corruption kisses you, it leaves an indelible mark on you and you are infested. At the end of the day, you get other people infested as well. That is how corruption is. But we have all the anti-graft institutions, we're just paying people. At the end of the day, nothing is happening. The Ghanaian government is doing what? The Ghanaian government is merging ministries. They see 2 or 3 ministries doing the same thing, they merge it up. They reduce the staff. And that is how you save the country from economic waste. That is what you do. That is what you do. That's what we do. Plenty of anti-graft institutions, just waste. We got LACA. That into agriculture, we get the agriculture company, we get the Agricultural Research Institute, then we get Ministry of Agriculture. Waste. We need to stop wasting the country money. We need to stop wasting the country money. Don't think that Liberia will go forward if we continue to do the same thing and expect different results. Look at the way that ball, that little ball from Burkina Faso, look at the way the ball was cheered. The way the ball, the crowd went rolling up for him. You know why they did that? Because they are aware that a country that must progress, the leader must take the lead. Our governments here, ranging from the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf government, the George Weah administration, and then the Joseph Newman Barker administration, all of them travel more than anything else. All of them are just traveling. In fact, of recent, President Joseph Newman Barker travels have some mass to us Liberians. That the presidency is so sweet that people will just, President just said that travel. And let me tell you something. One of the things we're missing in the country and we're missing the map, President should not just take a point himself and just travel and just go. I explain to Liberian people, why is he traveling? Why is he bringing back? So President just said, I say, I'm traveling, man, and just go. If the president is not on medical travels, it's not on travels that will bring goodies to the country or to bring businesses or investment to the country, why should the president travel? Kigali is the funniest city in Africa because the president is not traveling. He's staying in his country and using the money that he's supposed to use for travel and putting it in the city and cleaning the city. Folks, we need to get serious in this country. People taking money and say one pin berry. Just the assessment report, to just pay for that assessment report is more than the printing fees. We got to be serious in this country. The Ghanaian president, current Ghanaian president, is merging ministries. He putting ministries together in activity, doing the same work. They are function on the sea. He hold them together and squeeze them and say, "Oh, you're one head." Other people go find different job. We have to reach that stage to stop wasting the country's money. You have to reach that stage. We can't have anti-graft institutions, all of them doing the same work, and we're acting like nothing happening. Can't have nothing happening. The wastage in government is too much. We need to cut down on wasteful spending. I thought I needed to make this portion very clear to all of us. Shortly we'll open the lines because we have a lot of things to do. The news will be up at 6, and we'll have to give the news people some time to get their news set up, everything. So we'll soon open the lines and get your interactions on some of the things we've talked about. Mostly we want you to call George or Sam, one of them. They need to come, please. I need Sam or Josh to come to me. Service call for them. Any of them. George, Sam, whosoever is there, should please come. It's very important. It's very, 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 very much important. We're about to open the lines, but we need somebody to do. I need to do something here. I don't know whether Sam is there or maybe Stoon could also come. Out of them, please. We need out of you. We're about to open the lines, and I need something here. Yeah, so I really forgot I was coming here. I needed to do this. But we'll soon open the lines for you, our valuable listeners. Call us and tell us whether you want to be part of our fan club. We'll get your name down. We will give you a call because we have to have that meeting. Tell me also the country you are supporting and some of the things that we're talking about. Maybe you have interest in it. Let's announce the numbers for you because we have to leave some time out for our people to get their news ready. So let's get the numbers to you. The numbers to call are 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670. Again, 0770-573-477, 0881-871-670 are the numbers you can dial to be a part of the program inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9. Let's read the numbers again. 0770-573-477. Again, 0770-573-477. 0881-871-670. 0881-871-670 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the program inside Liberia on Kia Radio 95.9. We await your calls. Let's take word from one of our business partners here, and let's do it from here.
I say, my people, you're not hear about the Liberian owned business called Jessica Incorporated, right on UN Drive in Clay Street?
Small. What kind of place business you talking about again, so?
I'm talking about our own Liberian business called Jessica Incorporated, right down Clay Street before UN Drive intersection.
My man, tell me more about Jessica.
I say, my people, Jessica specializes in entertainment and delicious food, so local food like kabagi and all. They get European and Western dishes with all kinds of special finger food, man. And they can do free delivery for their customers. But not all. Jessica get one nice and decent guest house fully air conditioned with unlimited Wi-Fi services. The people motto are value for cheap, yeah, and they're home far away from home.
Hey Jessica, that place like my new spot now.
Call Jessica today on 0775-762-906. My Liberian people, let's promote our own Liberian business, Jessica Incorporated. It is the #1 sub center for your small operation.
Yeah, Jessica is that one-stop shop. You can get all of your things. Let's take your call, 0770-573-477, 0770-573-477. Those of you on the social media, you seeing the numbers pinned right there for you. 0881-871-670. And the numbers, call us and tell us which country you are supporting in the country's meet. And also tell us whether you want to be part of our fan club. We will invite you for a meeting, and we can start from there. Too many things we talk about. We talk about the wastage in government, especially when it comes to what the Ministry of Finance is about to do, paying the billing, but the money they are calling is too much for just a painting for that billing. It's too much painting, too much money to paint, and several other things. And you can tell us exactly some of the talking points, what caught your attention. You can call us. Let's talk about it. 0770-573-477 or 0881-871-670 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the program.
When your partner boiling, run down to Price Master to give that heat that will make it boil till it's really boiling.
Oh yes, Price Master is the solution to that boiling problem, bringing into Liberia high-quality American products for different needs.
At Price Master, we have life-saving drugs for that long-standing health complication. We are restoring life through the Price Master Drug Center on Camp Johnson Road for affordable prices or cost.
That's not all. Price Master has cosmetic, furniture, electronic, and other appliances for homes, schools, and offices. Price Master also got the baby's cover with nutritional food, water, toys, and many more.
Price Master is located at Camp Johnson Road and Perry Street intersection, or you can call us on 0886 552 304 or 0775 323 761, or better still, WhatsApp us on +231 770 390 441.
Price Master, the master for all American food, medicine, furniture, toys, cosmetics, detergent, and many more.
Still here and waiting your calls. 077-0573-477 or 0881-871-670 are the numbers you can call. We will soon be parting ways with you to leave you with the news team. In a few minutes, the news team will be here to set up for the news at 6. Very captivating stories are coming up for you. But again, folks, we cannot, as a country, progress if we continue to rely on the wastage that we continue to do in government. We can't. If we reach a stage where the country must go forward, we need to take some stringent decisions. Ghana is doing it. Rwanda is doing it. Rwanda came from war. They fought. They did some things in their country. Today, they're one of the best in Africa. Ghana as well. Ghana is moving forward. Today, the new president has started taking very, very key decisions. He's merging ministries that have, operations similar to the other ministries. He's merging them. Why can't we do the same? Why do we have RAA? Why do we have LACC? Why do we have GSC? Why do we have all the anti-graft institutions? And corruption is still walking and kissing people. Corruption is still moving and kissing people in various offices. Anti-graft institutions are good, but when you have proliferation of these anti-graft institutions and nothing has been done, and the same thing keep occurring, it's a problem. It's a problem. Let's hear you on this, on some of the things we have talked about. 770-770-573-477 or 0881-871-670. The numbers you can call to be a part of the program. Inside Liberia on Care Radio 95.9. Calvin Great is not here today. He's out there having some pressing engagement tomorrow. We hope that you can join us. But again, we're finding ways to bring you few of your newsmakers. We're finding ways to bring them on right on this radio. You have interactions with them, and it's very important. But folks, tomorrow is another day. We'll be here, and we ask that you join us so that we can talk about the issues that matter to our country. Don't forget, the Care Humanitarian Foundation is the owner of the radio, and they are into several things, and agriculture, sanitation, education, and health. So you can only trust us as we continue to do what we can do. So thanks so much, all of you, for watching. We will go home like this and be back tomorrow. Same time, 4 o'clock, we'll be here to drive you through and drive you through the afternoon hours as we go through several other issues. And tomorrow, we're hoping that we can bring you some captivating stories as well. Until then, I love you that keep the peace of the country. Like